Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're watching this live or the replay, welcome. We are doing our last interview for the coaches of the Map Your Mind for Success Masterclass, the 5-day challenge. If you haven't registered yet, there's still time, and we want you. You can't miss out on this. It's free, so you have to go ahead and sign up. We're going for 5 nights next week, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. And if you haven't seen our lineup is awesome. We're opening up with Coach Ranieka. She's talking about belief about yourself because I don't know if you know the foundation of everything is starts with you. Then Coach Melanie's coming in really raring. Well, you'll hear from her tonight. She's got a lot for you about belief about others. I'm coming in right at the middle, dealing with our emotions and our thoughts. Then we're bringing in Coach Tony on Thursday night to talk about behaviors. And then we're closing out with Coach Kristi, outcomes, that successful outcome. I know you're coming into 2022 off of whatever the last 2 years were, and you have some things you want to accomplish. So make sure you register, you join us, you'll get the workbook once you register, and you'll be ready to go to take advantage of each night. So without further ado, I have with me Coach Melanie Ryan. Hey, Melanie.
Hello, how are you?
I am awesome. I'm glad to be here with you. I'm so excited about next week. We've talked to all of the coaches, and I just want to come in and ask you, your topic is belief about others. Can you what's the big idea around that when we think about mapping our mind for success?
You know, when we think about success, we often do think about ourselves, and we are very powerful creators of our own success. And we are also very wired to be in connection and belong with other people. So when we're going on our journeys, we're going to meet other people along the way. And how we receive them, which is based on what we believe about them, can impact the direction that our journey goes.
Yes, that's so true. Okay, so impact the direction our journey goes. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Right. So if you come into contact with someone and you have a belief of somebody that may or may not be true, that may or may be influenced by how you see yourself, you may not bring that person in to be a champion of your own success. If you have a limiting belief about the way you see the individual or way you see groups of people. So you may be missing an opportunity to bring yourself to the place that you are trying to get, or you may be delaying and making your journey harder than it needs to be because somebody is sitting right there that wants to be your champion or can be your champion, and you're missing the opportunity.
Oh, I love that. You're missing the opportunity to come to your successful outcome, your successful goal. So Coach Melanie, help me put this in respect to the whole map your mind thing. All right. We're walking them through mapping their mind. What does belief about others have to do with belief about yourself, emotions, thoughts, behaviors, and that final outcome? How does that map together, literally?
Right. Well, I love that Coach Ranieka is going ahead of me with your belief about yourself, because I just referenced it for a moment when I was talking earlier, because a lot of times the way we see ourselves, we project that on how we see others. And so when we start with ourselves, that helps us think about how we're going to see others. Then, of course, sometimes the way we see others triggers a reaction in us, right? One of my favorite things to do is the behavior that when you have a strong reaction to someone or something, pause and ask yourself why. Because that emotion you're feeling, and you're dealing with emotions, and Tony's dealing with behavior. So the emotion you're feeling and the behavior that you choose based on that emotion when you interact with someone, what I said previously, again, all those things are interconnected that gets you to what your outcome wants to be, or delays you from where your outcome wants to be. So it's incredibly interconnected in terms of when you think about the work that we're going to be doing over the course of the week.
Yeah, you pulled it all together beautifully. And a lot of times we don't think about that. We think about one or two things. We might pull a couple of things together, but to be able to pull these 5 areas together, really kind of 6, is amazing opportunity. So, people have hesitation around coaches and coaching. Melanie, how would you serve your clients if they had issues with belief about themselves? I mean, belief about others.
Yeah.
What do you bring to the table with belief about others as a coach?
Well, interestingly enough, I was just coaching someone through this exact thing yesterday. And this person could not identify one champion that she had within work, to help her through her career. And one of the very first things we said is this true? So we challenged the belief about whether it was true she had a champion or not. And what we did is we were actually in a group workshop. And what we did is we walked through what were the things she needed that were important for her in a champion. And then we were able to identify all these people who were sitting right there who had that. People raised their hand, people raised their hand, people raised their hand. And it was simple as asking is that true? What is a champion to you? And then asking the question, who here is able to provide that? And suddenly she had a whole bunch of champions. We completely removed that and unblocked that. And coaches, that's what we do, right? We don't tell you what to do. We ask you questions that you are able to find an answer that allows you to move forward. It was really powerful. It was really powerful to watch this happen.
It sounds like it. And like you said, the powerful questions are what bring, the ideas, where not just the disempowering beliefs, but the ideas to life. And sometimes we need someone outside of ourselves, right? Melanie, to kind of bring those things out.
Coaches need coaches, right?
Yes.
I call my coach friends all the time. I'm just like, all right, I got you. You need to coach me through this.
Right. Get me out of my head. This is great. Well, I just appreciate you coming on for a few minutes and kind of letting the people get a taste of what they're going to get on night 2, Tuesday, February the 22nd. Coach Melanie is bringing it to help you map your mind for success. You must register. You can't just say, yes, I'm coming. You must register to get your webinar link, to get your Map Your Mind for Success workbook. So each night we are going over that part of the workbook, and you have the opportunity for live coaching if you're registered. So we're excited. You see the registration link going across the bottom of the screen. We look forward to seeing you every night next week, or whatever night that you think you need to help you map your mind for success. Thank you, Coach Melanie, for being here. This masterclass wouldn't be what it is without you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for including me with this amazing set of coaches. And I am really excited to see the work that's going to happen next week.
I am too. All right, everyone, get registered. Map Your Mind for Success 5-day challenge. We'll see you Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific.